Alright, back in BeamNG again. We just got the upgrades fitted to the car, so now I want to put it back to work again. I want to get to level 5 today. And that unfortunately will not end up happening. So first I'm delivering it back to the 3 auto centers. I do bang it up a little bit, I understeer into the barrier, but it didn't have any effect on the car. So now I'm just going to deliver some more stuff. That's pretty much all I'll be doing. Coming down the hill, he kind of scraped into me, but the bumper did its job, and pretty much no damage was done to the vehicle. I'm trying to move as much cargo as I can from any given location, because it's just better for my time and it gives me way more points, which I'm trying to get to level 5. So, that makes sense. I got another timed delivery, so I am really trying to race the clock here. So now I've got a whole slew of orders, and they're all in the same relative area. And I crash into someone. That wasn't fun. But the bumper did its job again. It messed up the steering very slightly, but if that bumper wasn't there, I probably would have been out of the game. And that would have been quite a big loss, especially since I have quite a bit of items I need to deliver. And I crash into someone else again. I guess I'm not the best driver. I wasn't really focusing that day. And now I'm almost to level 4 in terms of cargo delivery. Probably a couple more loads, and I'll be good to go. And I took a wrong turn, so I had to thank Yui. but I made it. And trying to weave through traffic, I made another mistake. I accidentally drove into that car, and I kind of scraped up the side after crashing into one of the barriers. So the car is in pretty rough shape in this condition, but it even still drives kinda straight. And I leveled up to level 4, which means I can take big trailers, which I don't even own a big semi-truck, so kinda pointless. But it is one step closer to level 5, which I have been dreaming of. So while I'm at the island, I decided to go to the marine logistics because usually they have quite a bit of stuff to move. So I pull up and see if they've got anything interesting. And they do. They have 3 things going to the perfume store. One of them is timed, however, so I do need to race against the clock. So, I don't care. I take the wrong way out. Because I'm trying really hard not to miss this delivery. I've got quite a bit of stuff, and I hope that I can make a good bit of experience on it. Crashing a little car there. I kind of feel bad for him. Grind never stops. So that was a bit of a precarious situation. The guy was kind of brake checking me, and then an ETK swerved into me. And I'm not sure, but it could be the cause of a pretty severe issue that comes up. So I am able to drop off the cargo, no problem. And I get a good bit of money and experience from it. So I head back to the auto centers, see if they have anything for me. And they are kinda dry bones, not a super good selection of things. We're gonna go down to Velasco Auto. One of the things is timed, but if you blow through all the stoplights, it doesn't really matter. Time is a mere construct of humankind. And I was able to get there with about a minute to spare. So I've got a couple things now I'm going to bring to the exhaust shop. So I have a bit of an accident there. But look up in the top left. You're gonna keep seeing warnings that say engine is starved of oil. It's been a bit of a bug for me because it will say that, but not actually be starved of oil. But at this point, it says it so many times I'm getting a little bit concerned. So I fill up and I decide to open the UI apps and get a engine debug. And you can see right there the oil pressure is red. And now it turns green, but then it goes back to red. So I'm driving with no oil pressure, thinking, should I be driving with no pressure? I'll finish up this last delivery, and if nothing blows up, probably fine. But it keeps saying it, and I'm starting to get a little worried because it'll be a lot of money to fix the engine. Not to mention all of the other things in the van that are broken, including the messed up steering and the door panels and so on. But I get there no problem, so I'm thinking, probably just a glitch. I get a bunch of experience, bunch of money, and now I load up some more things to make my way back, since I've figured out, it's not really an issue. But I keep saying it. And I've actually checked this video through multiple times, and I can't find a single spot where I seem to damage the oil pan, or it says that I've damaged the oil pan. The only thing I can come to was either the accident on the bridge, or the accident on the off-ramp. So now I've got one thing going to smash auto repairs. And in the corner now it says my oil is overheating. And when your oil overheats, what happens? You blow the connecting rod bearings. So now I figured out, oh, it's not a glitch. And I pull over and just decide to stop for the day because I'm not about to blow the engine up fully. I take a look under the hood. I mean, something under there. It is not supposed to be making that noise, I can tell you that right away. So I say, well, dang. I tow it back to the garage. Unfortunately, I lose the job, which doesn't really matter. It was like $20. And I decide to put it in for a repair. Even though the cheap one would be $8,000, I go for the even cheaper one, which was $600. So I didn't get to level 5, but next video I should be. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. As I look at all these vehicles I can't afford.